welcome to Best Mahini Pilates. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and let me know how you like the video. Today we're going to work on some hip stretching and hip openers. All right, so come to a supine position all the way down on the mat. And I like to just start with a little butterfly stretch. This is a yoga pose. I like to mix yoga in with my Pilates. So put the soles of your feet together and then just let your knees open out. And we'll take in a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. My palms are up. I'm opening my collarbone. And one more time. Now you can bring your knees together. You can help push the knees up. We're going to go into a little reclined pigeon. So one ankle over the opposite knee. Now if that's enough stretch, that's fine. Or you can pull that knee towards you, reaching your hands behind the thigh, pulling in. You can push that knee away from you. And we're going to switch sides. All right, and find what range of motion works for you. Breathing. All right, excellent. Now let's bring our feet to the floor. Move this way a little. We're going to do a little single leg circle. It's a classical mat exercise. I'm going to do it more basic for beginners. So bring one leg to tabletop and then extend that leg to whatever comfort works for you. You might be here. All right, so we're going to cross the midline, lower that leg, bring it laterally to the body and then around. You want to make sure that knee that's bent stays in alignment. Good, one more time. And reverse. One more. All right, back to tabletop. Bring that foot to the floor gently. Opposite side. Lengthen up. Across the midline. Down and around. So we can't really cross the midline a lot because that knee is bent. That'll be another video. One more. And reverse. Checking in with that knee that's bent. Two more. And last one. Back to tabletop and bring it down. Pull the knees in. All right, we're going to do some stretches now. So if you have a TheraBand, you can do it with a TheraBand or you can do it without a TheraBand, okay? Or you can use a towel. I'm going to demonstrate with the TheraBand. Okay, so wrap that TheraBand around the ball of your foot, flex that ankle, and just simply pull that leg back, all right? Keeping your pelvis stable. And breathing, and I'm going to go laterally, so I just let my leg drop out. Now if you don't have the TheraBand, you can just kind of hold your hand under there. Oops, lost my TheraBand. Anyway, so I'm showing you kind of what I would do if I didn't have this TheraBand. I have my hand under there, and the opposite leg is stable, and my opposite hip is still on the floor. And then I'm going to go across the midline. All right, so you're going to get more of a stretch here in the IT band, maybe the calf, and I like to keep my ankle flexed and my foot in line with my ankle. And back to the hamstring stretch. All right, and then we'll switch sides. All right, so opposite leg, just taking that hamstring stretch. My band a little more even. Breathing in and out. Take that lateral stretch, so hold it in the opposite hand so you can bring the hand that's closest to that leg underneath for support. When you laterally stretch, keep the opposite hip on the floor. This is something you can do every day. Take 10 or 15 minutes out of your day, cross the midline. Keep that foot, those toes lined up with your ankle. I really feel that one. My opposite knee is still in alignment. And back to the center. One more hamstring stretch. All right, let's put the TheraBand away. Now we're going to go right into single leg stretch. So I'm going to pull one knee back towards my chest and try to keep that knee in alignment. You don't want to splay your knee out that way. So I can pull in. If it's my right knee, it's my left hand that's pulling in, and I'm stretching the bottom leg out and flexing the ankle of the bottom leg, this leg. Pull and stretch. So really it's this hip that's getting the opening and the stretch. Now let's just switch to the other side. So it's my left knee. I'm going to pull in with my right hand to keep me in line. Push my right leg hamstring down. That feels really good. Yep. Breathing in. All right. Now let's bring the hands behind our legs. Roll it up. We're going to do a little low lunge next. So you'll come on your hands and knees. Now if this bothers your knee that is down on the mat, you can simply put a towel or a pad under there. There we go. So this is the low lunge, and I like to clasp my hands behind my back. I get a stretch opening my chest as well. Or you can simply balance, just put your fingertips down and hold that stretch there. Nice hip opener. All right, let's switch sides. Same idea. If you want to clasp, if you have good balance, clasp the hands behind your back, pushing into this hip that's open. We're coming down on the fingertips to help with the balance. All right. Now, come right back onto the back. Maybe I should have done this before we got up. We'll do a little bridging to end. Okay? All right. So I like to have my palms up, feet close to my bottom. You can have your feet and knees together if that's easier. Inhale to prepare. Now I'm going to articulate up. If you have osteoporosis, you can bridge up with a neutral spine. Pressing my big toes into the mat, sending my knees away, lengthening away, pulling my belly in. Then I'm going to lower myself down. Inhale to prepare, exhale. Big toes pressing in, belly pulling in, lengthening away from the pelvis. Widen your collarbone. 2 more times. Once more. myself up. All right, so those stretches you can do every morning, right when you get up, because it's a short little 10-minute hip stretch routine, so it should be great. All right, thank you so much for watching again.